I would say if you're going to do flashcards, so this stands for angle similarity. So remember the similar, we use the little squiggly line. So if two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then they are similar. Now, technically, if two of the angles are the same, then the third angles are also the same. They would have to be. Let's write a similarity statement. So remember, the first triangle can go in any order. So let's just put it.
Oh, never mind.
So we'll do triangle ABC. And then what order do we have to put the other one in? FGH. Right? You just want to make sure that the angles match up. Remember, the order matters what we put it in. Okay, our second theorem is side, side, side. Okay, so we'll abbreviate by side, side, side. Now remember, these are not congruent. What does it mean to be similar? They have to have the same shape, but not necessarily the same size.
But what does it stand for? Side, side,
side, side, side. So now the sides are not congruent. We say the corresponding sides have to be proportional. Proportional means they have to have the same ratio. Okay, so the first one, all we have to look for are two angles.
Well, like, same ratio.
Well, what is a ratio?
Something to something.
Okay, so if I told you this was 8 and this was 4, that would be a ratio of,
8 to 4.
which is 2 to 1. If I told you that this one was 10, what would this one have to be similar? And if this one was 6, what would this one have to be?
3.
Okay. In order to make sure those are all similar, they all have to have the same ratio. So again, which triangles are going to be similar?
How did you get those numbers?
I just made them up.
Okay. So
JLK, MQP. Okay, the last one is side angle, side similarity. So two sides have to be proportional, and the included angles must be congruent. So this one, we'd say side angle, side squiggly for similarity.
Wait, can you go up?
Yeah, it's green pencils.
It's hard to write what you're writing on the board and say something's right.
Oh, okay. If I'm going too fast, just let me know.
Hold on, my pencil don't work.
So two sides have to be proportional, and the included angles have to be congruent. So what two triangles in this picture are similar?
What, 2 triangles?
Yeah.
SRT and Y.
Oh, you want to do SRT? That's fine. If I do SRT, then I have to start with YXE. Okay, so those are the 3. There's only 3 that we need to know. So here, it's angle, angle, similarity, side, 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 similarity, or side, angle, side, similarity. Well, angle, angle, angle is the same thing as angle, angle.
What about angle, side, angle? Angle, or...
You know, Miss Casey, that in Israel, they do like all of the math in 1 year. So they do algebra, geometry, pre-calc, and calc all in the same year.
Like, is it just...
It's just integrated. It's just different.
Wait, angle.
So what are they
Okay.
for the rest of the year?
All right, let's check.
I mean, so what do they do the rest of it?
Let's see,
No.
what triangles are similar?
Yeah, but it's all the same.
Okay, if I'm looking, all I have are the sides, right? So I know this isn't going to be angle, angle. If I'm looking at 8, what would I compare it to in the other triangle?
12. No, 20, sorry.
20. If this is the biggest side in this triangle, I have to compare it to the biggest side in this one. So let's look, 8 over 20.
So it's 2 over 5.
So divide both the top and bottom by 4, so 2 over 5. Okay. 6
15.
and 15.
So
So divide by 3.
2.
Two.
Or 2.
Okay, so far we're good. We have 2 sides matching. So now we'll check 5.
Does it matter if on both I put, like, say I wanted to put the bigger triangle on top of the smaller one? Can I do that every single time?
This doesn't.
Say that
As long
again.
as I'm consistent. Say I put like 12.5 over 6. Or I mean 12.5 over 5.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine.
But I just have to do the same for all of them, right?
Okay, if I want to get rid of the decimal, I can make that multiply by 10 on the top and the bottom.
Wait,
50.
what? Oh, that's interesting.
Well, let's say, because if you try to divide this on your calculator, it's just going to give you a decimal. So I want to see if I have to check to see if it's equal to 2 over 5.
25 goes into 50 twice, and yeah, it's 2 over 5.
Good, so we get 2 over 5.
So it's angle.
Okay.
I mean side.
So yes, and it's side, side, side similarity. Okay.
I should have learned this.
This lesson not hard.
This is all it is?
Well,
No, there's gonna be
You're
X's.
gonna trick us, Miss Kazan. I know your tricks.
I knew it.
okay, here's what we want to do. We're checking this big triangle
And the
And the
little
little
one.
one.
and the little one on top.
So 8 and 5.
So,
or
No, 8 and
10.
No.
Four.
no, not 4.
What's
Look, 8 has to correspond to the whole side, which is 12.
You guys are like destroying that answer.
Okay,
Don't
divide.
worry, I'll
I'll never understand proofs.
Divide the top and bottom by 4.
Two
Two-thirds.
over 3. You know, maybe get it.
Okay.
Like, I understand everything
Only
except
9.
until now.
Next, we're going to compare
10 over 15.
10 over 15. Divide by 5, we get 2
No,
over 3.
max 2 and max 1. Do you get offended by the comments I made?
Okay, there's one more thing that they have in common, and that is they both share the angle at the top. So it's yes.
But we only solved for 2.
Yeah, because
Right, because we only had 2 sides, but we also had the angle in between was congruent.
Got it. And if, say it was like, angle, side, we discovered 2 angles in one
It's just
side,
angle,
would be
angle.
no.
If you're gonna
Would be
trick
no.
us with number
No, it'd just be
D,
angle, angle
put
then.
letter D down. And letter D is not possible because there's
Okay,
no information.
what's the missing angle measure in the first
G
triangle?
and
Well, there's 90, so then that means that there's gonna be.
This one has to be 46, because these 3 have to add up to 180.
So that one's gonna be
This one's going to be 43,
How'd you just do that in your head?
because
because they have to add up to 90.
I'm the shit.
I'm proud of you.
Do we have enough
The
information?
language in this class.
Like Jared gets mad when someone
Good.
swears outside of their room.
Why is this no?
Do you have 2 matching angles?
Yeah.
You do?
No.
Nine.
2 right angles.
90.
are
That's
matching
one
angles.
matching angle.
That's only one angle.
47.
You need 2 pair.
Disregard what I said.
Okay. Next one. Okay, we have parallel lines, so we
How
have
many numbers?
alternate
Interior.
interior angles. So X has to be congruent to T, and R has to be congruent to W.
Yes, and it's
Also, S has to be.
angle.
Right. Angle, angle. Right. We also have vertical angles, but all you need are 2 pair.
Yes, angle, angle.
No, we don't have vertical angles. That's all you need. You don't need anything.
Oh my god, my stomach is
Okay. All right.
What's so bad?
Okay. So this is already know it's gonna be side equals b.
Okay, hold on. We're going to compare 4 to 5.
These are the episode from the show. Wait, what?
But
you do?
what do we need to compare?
8 over 10.
No, 8 is
X.
opposite.
So then you make it an X, and then we have to start.
No,
No, 8's
because
opposite,
90
so
is
that's also
opposite.
8.
Why would that all?
No,
Yeah,
that
but
means
do we
that's-
know what this is?
Pythagorean theorem.
We could do Pythagorean theorem.
I think it's angles.
But look at this. If this is already 4 to 5, what's the ratio
You
of
could
8 to
just do
10?
10 also.
Isn't 8 to
4
10
over
also
5.
4 to 5? But it's the wrong side.
So we can put
What does that have to do
So
with
we can make that 10 and that one 8.
We can't just make it.
But we know that.
You could do Pythagorean theorem, like, so 4 squared plus x squared equals 8 squared.
this squared. What is this gonna be on the test?
Yeah.
Shh, anything? Yes.
But how do you know what to make the second one?
What do you mean how to make
Oh,
the
that's
second one?
longest side? What?
So we already did 4 to
How do you
5.
know what to make where to put the x squared?
Because it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. C squared is always the hypotenuse.
X squared equals.
Wait, what?
Don't you remember from algebra, a squared plus b squared equals c squared?
I remember that too, but I just need a reminder on why the x squared is in the middle.
Because the other one is always going to be opposite the 90.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever it equals is opposite 90.
Okay, what's 64 minus 16?
48.
Wait, Miss Keeson, whatever it equals is always opposite the 90 degrees, right?
But I don't get it. Now you have 48, but you can't square root it. What's
So this is 4 root 3, because 16 times 3 is 48. However, is this 4 root 3 over 10, does that equal 4 over 5? No. No, it can't be. So this one's no.
How does it work?
Because we got 4 to 5 for this ratio,
No.
and then 4 root 3 to 10.
But how do we solve to like confirm that it's a triangle?
Yeah, why is
There-
that triangle so
Guys,
small?
there's no way to make 4 root 3 over 10 the same as 4
So
over
it
5.
would be 2 over 6, then it would be 1 over.
No, it's
Well, it would be
impossible.
1
Don't
third.
even
It would
try.
be 1/3.
Don't even.
It doesn't even work.
Yeah,
It would
you're
be
wasting.
1/3.
You're wasting precious class. time.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Wasting homework time.
Yeah.
Actually,
Guys,
where's the
Max, please stop.
My time.
He just said it. He said something a lot worse.
You guys are also ridiculous, okay? So just, shh, or I'm going to kick you out.
Oh no.
I'm never gonna get that in your class.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Okay, 9 over.
Yes, you did. 3. Wait, it's Jason. It equals
I've never gotten kicked out of
twenty-
class before.
It equals 25 over 8 over 1/3.
Before.
wait.
What?
Before we were friends. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's the same thing. Yes, it's
Was it before the G shot?
How did you get
9 equals 9. Yeah, it's 1 to 1.
Okay, and the last one. Okay, first thing I would do.
Oh, that doesn't really help.
Wait, how are we gonna do 21 and 8?
Okay, so let's make 8 and 1/3
That's
into 25 over 3. So 25.
Wait, I forgot how to make it mixed up.
You just multiply the bottom and add the top.
So do 25 over 1 times 3 over 25, because we're keeping, so
25 over 25.
we're keeping 25, change division to multiplication, and flip.
Copy change.
Wait, why did you do 25 over 25 over 3?
Because I'm comparing 25 to 25 thirds. 25 thirds is the same thing as 8 and 1/3.
So 425 equals 3.
Okay, so what do we
Wait, I
get?
don't get how you got to the 3 over 25.
it has to. Well, okay. If they're all divided by 3, then 25 over 3 is still 5 divided by 3.
This, remember how to change a mixed number into an improper fraction?
Yeah, but I don't understand how you.
8 times 3
Plus 1.
plus 1 is 25.
No, but how did you get to 3 over 25?
8.
Because that's how you divide fractions. You multiply by the reciprocal.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you did 25 over 25 over 3.
Because you're comparing 25
No, I know, but
to
you can't just like
25 thirds.
Like, you can't just put a fraction over a fraction over like
Why can't you?
randomly a number onto a fraction.
You absolutely can. put a fraction.
But then wouldn't it be 50 over 3?
How do we get 50?
25 plus 25 is 3.
No, you're dividing 25 by 25 thirds.
It's really nice. It's
We
like
can
walk,
copy that
it's
stuff.
really quiet.
We'll see.
I think I'd look good bald. No. Thank you very much. In this case, I think I'd look good bald.
All right, let's multiply. Cross multiply, setting up a proportion.
You look like a forward. I'd look like Terrence.
Max, guys, please.
One of those masks.
Let's set up a proportion to solve for x.
Oh no. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, so x minus 1,
X minus 1 corresponds to,
x plus 5.
good,
Over x plus 5.
And then
we can also
2.
do 2 and 5. That's so simple.
okay. So we're going to cross multiply. Don't forget to distribute. So 5x minus 5 equals 2x plus 10. Okay, so 3x equals 15.
That was quite easy.
Okay, well the other one's the same.
X plus 6.
So x plus 6 has to,
Over
X plus 6 over
2x.
2x plus 3 equals 8 over 10.
right, so equals,
So
10x plus 16 equals 16x plus.
you can, it would make it easier. You don't have to, but if it makes the numbers a little smaller, that's fine.
144. I don't know. You can leave this all this.
What do we get when we subtract 10x from 16x?
6x equals 30.
We get a fraction.
6. X equals 6.
No, because we get 6x equals 36.
Divide by 6x equals 6.
Remember in the jacuzzi?
Oh my god.
We get 10 over 3.
What? How do you get 10 over 3?
Because I did 10x plus 60 equals 16x plus 40.
How that?
Okay.
Right?
Wait, 16x plus what?
60.
You have the same thing and I have here.
Yeah.
Did
But
you
I just have a different order. But
subtract
I
10x?
don't have a 24 anymore.
Did you forget to distribute?
No, I just didn't.
Okay.
I did, okay. Right now I have 10x. Okay. So I did x plus 6 times 10, right? So now I have 10x plus 60. Right? Equals, and I did 8 times 2, which is 16x, plus 8 times 5, which is
No, there's no 5.
2x plus 3, not 2x plus 5.
There you go. Okay, we want to identify the similar triangles and then find the missing values. So we'll put the first one.
F, D, E.
Oh, okay. I just did D, E, F. Because then it can
F equals
A,
C, D, or no, A, B, C.
A, B, C. Okay, I want to make a proportion to solve for x.
Okay, great. So you're gonna do x over 45 equals 3 over 50.
Good. X over 45. Again, you could reduce the 3 over 15,
Who cares?
or you can just cross multiply.
135 equals 59.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 135.
My mental math is always on footnotes.
Okay, divide 15.
9. The answer is 9. X is 9.
And x happens to also be DE, so I don't have to do
This
it.
is so simple, Miss Casey.
Okay,
I'm
good.
having a great time in this class.
That's what I told you. This chapter is like all proportions and cross multiplying. That's all.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Let's
So
not change that.
what does x have to correspond to in the new?
ABC is similar
Oh,
to
ABC.
E, wait. I
DEF, good.
So we would do 5 over 3 equals x over
Good.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you get the practice quiz today?
No, you're not. You actually do the
Or is that, or when is the quiz the next class?
Yeah. So
Disgusting. I love quizzes.
this is a weird one.
I actually enjoy quizzes more than tests.
okay, so x equals
I do.
10.
Last time you bought her.
Wait, Miss Casey, there's so much.
Hey.
No. How did you get 5x?
Heavily.
Cross multiply.
Emily.
Now, AB is X, so that's 10. And then DE is X minus 4, so that's going to give us 6.
These are better than 10.
What is going on?
What happened?